Hello students, welcome to the Sapnas Homeschooling YouTube channel, and today we are going to solve class 8 science 16 lesson reflection of light. So my name is Sapna teacher. If you are new to this channel, please like and subscribe this. Question 1, fill in the blanks. The perpendicular to the mirror at the point of incidence is called the normal. The reflection of light from a wooden surface is a regular reflection. Third, the working of a kaleidoscope is based on the properties of reflection of light. Question 2. Draw a figure describing the following. The reflecting surface of two mirrors make an angle of 90 degree with each other if a ray incident on one mirror has an angle of incidence of 30 degree. I draw the ray reflected from the second mirror. What will be its angle of reflection? So my dear students, for the ray C, the angle of reflection is 60 degree. You can see this diagram. Question 3. How will you explain the statement, we cannot see the objects in the dark room? Answer. In a room that is completely dark, no light falls on object. Hence, no light enters our eyes. Hence, there is no sensation of vision. That is, we cannot see the objects. Question 4. Explain the difference between regular and irregular reflection of light. Answer. For regular reflection of light, the angles of incidence as well as the angles of reflection are the same. For all parallel rays of light incident on the plane and smooth surface, hence the reflected rays are also parallel to one another. For irregular reflection of light, the angles of incidence for parallel rays of light incident on the rough surface are not equal, and hence the angles of reflection are also not equal. Hence the reflected rays are not parallel to one another and spread over a large surface. Question 5. Draw a figure showing the following. So first is reflection of light. 6. Study the following incident. Swara and Yash were looking in a water-filled vessel. They could see their images clearly in the still water. At that instant, Yash threw a stone in the water. Now their images were blurred. Swara could not understand the reason for the blurring of the images. Explain the reason for blurring of the images to Swara by answering the following questions. First, is there a relation between the reflection of light and the blurring of the image? Yes. Second, which type of reflection of a light can you notice from this? Answer. Regular reflection of light when light is incident on the still water, and irregular reflection of light when light is incident on the water as ripples are produced on its surface. When a stone is thrown in the water, still water behaves as a plain and smooth surface, while oscillating water behaves as a rough surface. Question 3. Are the laws of reflection followed in this type of reflection? Answer yes. Question 7. Solve the following examples. Question A. If the angle between the plane mirror and the incident ray is 40 degree, what are the angles of incidence and reflection? Solution. The angle between the plane mirror and the incident ray is 40 degree. Therefore, the angle of incidence 1. The angle made by the incident ray with the normal to the plane mirror 90 degree minus 40 degree equal to 50 degree. The angle of reflection R minus I 50 degree. Question B. If the angle between the mirror and reflected ray is 23 degree, what is the angle of incidence of the incident ray? Solution. The angle between the mirror and the reflected ray is 23 degree. Therefore, the angle of reflection R is equal to the angle made by the reflected ray with the normal to the plane mirror. 90 degree minus 23 degree is equal to 67 degree. The angle of incidence I is equal to R is equal to 67 degree. Project Apollo astronauts who stepped on the moon have kept some large mirrors there. Collect information about how the distance to the moon is measured using this. Thank you so much, students. If you like this video, Please like it and share to your friends, and please subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you.